And there we go. We are back. Day 524 in global conflict. I'm just going to blitz through this pretty quick. But I did want to mention, right there, breakthroughs every day. And that's really only possible through, the money we raise, that the Children's Miracle Network raises, and by extension, the Extra Life raises. It is, I mean, the hospital itself. I haven't actually been in the hospital yet. I'm hoping at some point to partner with our Extra Life hospital rep. There's a representative who works for the hospital that is sort of the liaison between Extra Life, us participants, and the hospital. And then of course there is the guild, the Extra Life Guild, which is basically us participants who come together and plan out recruitment activities and that kind of stuff, and we partner with the hospital rep on that front. So I haven't had yet the opportunity to actually meet any of my guild members yet. I'm fairly, I only joined the guild last year, and unfortunately, with the way my time works and all that kind of stuff, I haven't had much time outside of doing my actual fundraising and videos and stuff like that to meet and greet everybody. But I'm hoping this year, at least during the summer, to be able to meet some people and meet up with the hospital rep and maybe do some videos from the hospital or do something with the hospital that I can get in there. But I have driven past it, and it's a pretty impressive complex they have there, and everything they do for the kids and to help the kids really wouldn't be possible without the money that's raised through the Children's Miracle Network and Extra Life. I think for everybody who participated in Extra Life last year and represented the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, I think we just came just shy of $200,000 raised for the hospital in 2016. So that that does a lot to help the kids of the hospital. Like I said, 100% of that nearly $200,000 directly benefited the hospital. They saw every single penny of that and were able to do things like research, get more medicine, hire more staff, and as I mentioned in my Extra Life live stream teams, it goes beyond that. It goes through quality of life things as well. I think you saw in the one image with the boy lying in bed, and then they had, in the foreground, the little shot of the corner of the table, and he had his toy there and stuff like that. Well, things like that, that money pays for too. Now, obviously, I mean, for him, that could have just been a toy from home, but, not every child who ends up spending time in the hospital has that opportunity or has that advantage, so to speak, to have toys or something from home that they can bring with him. And that's the important part that Extra Life plays in, is that the money we raise here, can go to buying a video game or buying a toy truck that child can have with them while they're in the hospital. So it's more than just treatment. It's more than just operating costs and that kind of stuff. It's those little things at the end of the day that matter. And that's why I always say, $1 at a time. That's what the Children's Miracle Network has done for going on 34 years now, was raise money for these hospitals $1 at a time by having people give $1 to their local business to sponsor one of those stylized balloons that the business will put up somewhere on their wall. So $1 doesn't sound like a lot. $250 doesn't sound like a lot when you're talking about $250,000 almost, 200,000 almost raised. But at the end of the day, every single dollar will count. That $1, that $2 that somebody may donate to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia through my efforts can go to buy a toy truck or can go to buy a video game out of the bargain bin for that child. And that child doesn't care whether it's a cheap plastic toy truck or a bargain basement video game. All he cares is that he's got something to help him take his mind off of what he has to go through while he's in the hospital. So I always say, every single donation, whether it be $1, $10, $100, $1,000, every single donation is equally important. So I encourage everybody Even if it's just $1, go ahead and make that donation, because that can make all the difference to one of the kids in the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia and any of these hospitals that all of us participants represent. Oh dear, I knocked out my power cord. That's not going to be good. Oh, let's plug her back in there. Whew, that would not have been good. All right, here we are. Island Warfare. Not much doing here. I think faction invite. Oh, I got a faction from Goblins. Why did I get a faction invite from Goblins? I'm already pretty well set here in House 18. Now, if I can remember how to get to that one screen. Invites. There we go. Goblins. Who are the Goblins? Still have that invite from that former House 9. So they're down to 3 now. I don't even think they're in a house, are they? See who the Goblins are here. Bob Smash, Kubi 07. I'm not entirely sure who those... They don't ring a bell. I'm not sure who they are. So where's Kubi at here? Somewhere far away. Bob Smash in France. So you don't know what's up with that. But anyway, let's take a look at the world while we're zoomed out here. House 10 still in firm control, have been for quite some time since they were able to knock House 19 out of primary power. I think for the most part, the war is settled down. There is still fighting, but it's not a major conflict now. I think a lot of the House 19 players have gone to ground in other houses right now. So we did get Greenland back, or I should say House 10 got Greenland back. I keep saying we because House 18 is sort of unofficial ally. House 10, I think officially we're neutral now, but House 18 has been an ally in the past from the start of the world, 520 odd days ago. We do have a part of Canada, Iceland, though one of my former homes here back when I was in House 2 with Blacklist, completely neutral now, and I think that's Sir Thomas here, right? Yeah, that's Sir Thomas there. So yeah, Iceland pretty well packed out village wise. I don't even think there's a free charter anywhere, is there? Yeah, so Iceland is pretty much packed out and under the control of the neutral Sir Thomas. I think he is in, yes, he is in the Clowns. I think Sir Thomas here is the only one I actually know from the Clowns. And I think, is this the Sir Thomas on USA 2? I did that video, The Luck of Sir Thomas. Could very well be. From way back when in the House 13, House 9 war on age 1 of House... Oh, look at that. House 1 has gotten the Northeast now. I think this was formerly House 10. I don't know how long ago this was. I haven't really paid too much attention to it. But yeah, here we are, lowly House 18. Just cruising away right now. So in the meantime, let's take a look at these reports of Franco here attacking some stuff. Oh, Cortana sent me something too, so I definitely want to thank Cortana for that, and we will be showing that off. Let's say hello to all our new faction members. Doreno, Ormano, Jorge Hane, Mindos, Maddie's 1984, Dedex, Wodan, By Quirt, Lucas EJ, Deberchi, CSC Lions. Welcome everyone to the faction. What faction are we? So House 10 still. So yeah, probably got about a month. So I think somebody had said we're looking at about 30 to 45 days out before the age change. So yeah, we're pretty well on there. Of course, we've gotten the King's Kin for when we were in House 2, and Loyalty we completed several weeks ago. So very good. No need to worry about that anymore. Let me get back to where I was here. Clicky, clicky. Where are we? Attack on Titan, AOT. So yes, that's who we are with now. You said goodbye to Blacklist. I don't even know if Blacklist is still around. In fact, can I Factions. Where's my factions? I think this is all the factions. Yeah, let's see if Blacklist. Oh, wait. Too far down. AB, I think I saw it. Yep, there's Blacklist. So White Jesus and Smoig still hanging in there in Blacklist. It's not too bad at all. So Blacklist still around. So I don't think we really need nothing of import there. So let's take a look at what we want to take a look at here. Okay, the Russian faction is an enemy. Beowulf King, welcome back to the faction, Beowulf King. I sent us some stuff in the past as well. The wolf attacks us. More relationship changes. Now they're neutral. I think that's the same faction as neutral. So when we've decided to go officially neutral. So some wolf attacks. So the Parish attacking the wolf, the pig. The wolf attacking me, attacking more the pig, and attacking the snake. Let's take a look at the snake since that's a one-off there. We win. Let's see what happens here. I think it's safe to throw the ambiance back on here. We'll zip by these because I do want to dedicate it. So already I was only planning on being live until 2 o'clock. So we're already cutting into Island Warfare time here. So I definitely want to make sure I give some love to Island Warfare, definitely. Since it's the more active right now of the worlds, but I don't want to leave everybody else out. So good, nice little walk in there. Very good. The wolf attacking here. Syria, we've defended against the wolf, which is very nice. Pardon me. And I did want to try to get some Overwatch recorded today too, so that's why one of the reasons why I wanted to try to blitz through some of this stuff. That way I can play the replay of Overwatch live stream on Saturday. Since unfortunately I can't live Overwatch with any good performance rates going on Overwatch in both Rocket League. I'd love to be able to live stream, my system just can't handle it, unfortunately. So let's see. Alright, another Osiria defense. I don't think it's going to be too much different, is it? Nah, about the same army size and everything, so I don't think. And Oddbrook defending here, so... yeah, so we'll won't necessarily need those, because we got one wolf attack against me in there. And for the sake of brevity here, let's take a look at the Parish attacking the wolf. The defender won that battle. So I do have some wolf attacks that Meygan sent me I definitely wanted to take a look at. No, they didn't break through yet. Oh, that's right. This attack fails, but I assume it breaks through enough, so the second attack is a relative easy walkthrough. So they're almost broken through there. Okay, can't see with that tower in the way. They did break through now because you see the pikemen on the move. Just archers left now. Doesn't matter whether those archers can knock those guys out before they go down, but it doesn't look like they're going to do it. Nope. And guess what comes back? Amazing. That's alright, we'll do this and that'll wipe that out easy enough. So this shouldn't take long at all. One down, two down, and in they go. So the wolf meets his end, and that's still going on. So what we'll do now, let's pop into here and see what Cortana has sent me. Raising a village. There can't. There's no captain, so the village was eventually. Oh, holy Jesus! I have to speed this up because you can see wow, a lot of sprites on the screen there, and this will actually make it pretty much almost normal speed. Now that's pretty much as many troops as you can fit on the screen as possible. There's got to be 500 troops defending the castle, and this has to be 500 attacking if we add it up. Now I can see the advantage of placement like this, because obviously, again, catapults are useless against moats, and that will delay the ground troops as they come across a moat. They're going to want to dig it up. So I know my tips and tricks videos, you know, I recommended the Great Wall of Towers, but this is a fairly. I would say this is a fairly decent layout too. We're taking advantage of the mechanics of the game there with the moats. So you know, obviously no defense is 100% foolproof. With enough attacks, you will go down. Obviously, that this village is named New Village. It means it was at some point raised. Very good. So what we got here? Yeah. So we've got yeah. Over 3, well, that's over 500 really if you're looking at it. Counting 250, 250 is 500, so it must have used a card to boost up barracks to get over 500. I think that's the core limit again. We got here 300, yeah, 500. So yeah, that's pretty much the maximum amount of troops you will see on the screen at one time. So that's pretty good. Thank you, Cortana, for sending that. That was quite impressive. Now we have it on video for prosperity. I think, you know, I'll just watch the video again. That's all. I was going to say I'll hold it for prosperity, but I do want to keep my reports as cleared out as possible. So I'll just rewatch my own videos. Hey, I should, shouldn't I? But yeah, thank you for sending that. That was That was quite an interesting, impressive battle. Alright, so I don't need... I think I kept these because these are different pigs' castles. Damn. Time. Alright, let's take a look here. Let's just see a couple of the battles. Let's see what he did here. So essentially just, did he even get... Well, yeah, obviously if I got a report, they were able to get a report on it. There we go. So get a report to wear down archers. Let's see what the final battle looks like here. So essentially just continued to hit it until he got through here. Okay. At that point it's not too bad. So right, sending in the catapults to wear it down. Let's see where they got from there. So this point, so this is the attack that basically wears everything down and in. Okay, so not bad there. And this is probably, if it's an identical castle, probably, yep. So okay, so instead he comes from that direction. So let's see what it looks like from here. So he just keeps coming from that direction. This time to take out archers. As you can see from that direction, takes a few, one or two more attacks. Now sending in the catapult, but the archers are gone. Let's see where that ended up. So that broke through pretty nicely there. This one presumably breaks through more and leaves this final attack able to, yeah, pretty much walk in with minimal casualties. Yep, so as you can see there, quick and easy walk in. And that pig is defeated as well. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Sweet. Okay, so now I can delete this because that's inconsequential. We're all cleared out and caught up here on Island Warfare. Nice attack, Cortana. Yeah, indeed, that was quite impressive. So Critter's mom, aka Meygan, says nice attack as well, Cortana. So very well. Keep them coming. Send me more stuff like that. Anybody out there is I said before, you know, send me stuff like that, and I will absolutely highlight it on videos such as this, since, you know, hey, there are a lot better fighters out there than I am. I will definitely say that. And like I said, and, you know, like I said in my rant earlier on USA 2, you know, when the time comes for me to want to challenge my skills and become a better fighter, I'm going to fight the fighters. I'm not going to pick on Joe Schmo Schlub down here who's farming or trading away. I want to improve my skill, not just be the big bully on the block who at the end of the day is really a nobody. But in the meantime, all right, let's swap out here. Let's get into Island Warfare because we do have a lot more we want to highlight here. Island Warfare, and here we go. We'll wrap it up here. So I guess we'll give this a good 40 foot. Are you freaking serious? Come on, Firefly. Oh my god. Oh, got some bread. I don't think I need bread because Meygan sent me a whole crap ton of supplies there. Yeah, so well, Balasar makes bread. Oh, we could, yeah, okay, Barthios. Yeah, Biley. All right, let's go. Let's go for it here. We'll pick up some breads. I did complete a quest too. Did I have this on? I don't think I actually had this started on the video. I just, by happenstance, when I was checking in, hit a stash that turned out to be a pitch stash. And I said, that's kind of a rare spawn. Maybe I can take advantage of that. And sure enough, I was able to scout woodstone, and somehow I was able to scout an iron stash, which was literally an hour and a half away up here somewhere, and there was only 25 units of iron left. I said, and that was the only one within this entire region here an hour and a half away, and somehow I managed to snag those 25 units of iron and get the quest complete. So good. I got 1,000 gold out of that. I unlocked another standard or shield that I can use to upgrade my avatar. But yeah, I actually finally got a quest completed here after God knows how many weeks and months of not really paying attention to the much questing here. So it popped now, Law and Order 3. Oh, ooh. Now that one's feasible. That one's doable. Healing the sick. So yeah, that's actually not out of the realm of possibility. I can actually knock that one off just by doing you. And I'm assuming Meygan took care of this guy here. Yep, okay. Are we doing on the votes? All right, we're good there. Keep up. Meygan as second, which is, I don't know if I covered this in tips and tricks. I probably didn't because I didn't do much, I think, with Parish stuff, tips and tricks, except minimal. But definitely, this is something you want to do. And of course, you know, in happenstance, if I've gone through, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. This is what I want to do. As you can see here, and we'll go to the county. This is something as a group effort you want to do. And that just helps maintain your power. If you ever go to war, one of the things, of course, that is standard is that your enemy will monk you out of your parishes. And as if mechanics allows, some ages do, some ages don't, monk you out of your county seat, monk you out of your province seat. So that makes it a lot harder if you have people within your house, more than one person within your house with votes, because then then the enemy say I wanted to take over Matty, and to do that via monking, since I only have 18 votes. So let me do that. Let me beef James up there. If I wanted to take over Matty, obviously I would have to monk to do it, instead of only monking out ASCII shuttle here. I would have to do ASCII and jams, both. So, you know, makes it a little bit more difficult, because at some point you figure, you know, somebody's going to notice something going on. Now obviously, you know, you can put, and this is because, you know, the maximum votes you can have. So obviously, in fact, we just did that with Lapu here. So the current vote cap, I can't get more than 135. So that's where it comes in. So now, instead of just me having 135 votes, somebody sending that in to wipe out those 135, they essentially have to wipe out almost twice as many votes. If somebody were to try to take over Lapu-Lapu now, they would have to wipe me out, and they would have to wipe out Meygan's 102 votes. A little bit more difficult to do that. A little bit more faith points are required to do that. And faith points are very critical to interdiction and excommunication. So don't necessarily want to waste too many faith points on things like voting and that kind of stuff, unless it's really advantageous. So another tips and trick there, that if your house is in control of parishes and stuff, and you do have housemates within your parish or your county, stuff like that, always maintain more than one person having votes there. So we could even, really, I mean, now that I think about it, conceivably, what we could have done, what I could have done as well, was thrown my votes in with the Brie, and have all three of us then, with the votes that all three of us would have to be monked out if there was somebody else at this point in the parish looking to take over, which obviously there isn't now, unless they kept one of our villages. But yeah, so you always want to, another tip and trick there for those who may not know it. I think most people may know it by now, but hey, you never know. I'm always looking out for the noobs. Always looking out for the noobs. Okay, so I don't want to delete that because advancing in large numbers. Excellent. So this is the penultimate attack here. All right, and so we got hits at Barthios. Good, so, oh, perfect. I'm right in Barthios. Let's do our quick repair job here. See, a lot less damage due to my lot lower ranking here. So where am I at? 11.9. I'm over 12 million honor in global conflict. So a little bit more catching up to do there. As a matter of fact, you know, I'll have to do this. I'm gonna have to rank up more and do some more research here at some point. That's one of the things I did want to do. But again, you know, time-wise is time. Time is what it is. And we'll just do it when we can. Okay, in the meantime, let's get on here. Let's welcome all our new faction members to Knights Hospitaller, and hence I guess the main reason why I was going to do a little bit of do this under the Extra Life banner today. Knights Hospitaller, of course. We have renamed. God, I click the right buttons here. There, that's the one I'm looking for. Oh my God, where are we? House 1, Knights Hospitaller. You know, in honor of my efforts here with Extra Life, and of course, a brilliant idea provided by Meygan. So I must thank Meygan for that. And look, there's Meygan right now. Ha ha. So what else we got? We got what's that? Arson online, Zhengsheng online. So we got a few of us online. So yeah, we got a nice solid little faction here now. So again, a much appreciated to Meygan for all her efforts. Like I think I said this last video as well. Meygan's the real power behind Knights Hospitaller here. I'm more or less the figurehead here. So heck, if it keeps me in the line of fire because I'm House Marshal and lets Meygan do what she needs to do and lets her do it easily, hey, I'm more than willing. Of course, I'm always more than willing to turn over House or a faction generalship, I should say, to Meygan as well, if she so desires it. So I'm okay either way. But yeah, credit given where credit is due, and Meygan has done a lot to really get Knights Hospitaller built up here and get us in the groove here with House 1, which of course again TasmanianDevilsBro, aka Taz, is the House Marshal. So yeah, welcome Aaron, welcome Always Slayin', and welcome M Games. I think we got some more here. God, I can't find anything now. I'm like getting so senile. Oh, yep, and there's Taz. Yep, Taz sent me some goods here, so thank you, Taz. Yes, for the iron, that's right. So thank you very much for the iron. It is much appreciated. How am I doing in Barthios for iron, by the way? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we got good, well stocked for iron there. We're in good shape. Oh, yes, I still got to get caught up on this stuff, too, don't I? Jeez, among us. All right. The wolf attack, Bylane. So again, it's pretty much the same. You know, pretty much maybe a little bit larger than the wolf attack we saw on Global Conflict. Oh, you too sweet, thanks. MRock 5885. Can I attack someone? Well, I could attack someone. Hey, thank you for the follow too, by the way. Thank you for the follow. Although right now that probably wouldn't be my best course of action here, is I don't think there's anybody really. No, that's an interesting name. A Bumpkin. I could actually attack him. How much honor would that cost me here? Where are we at? This point, because Knights, we are sort of a neutral house, neutral faction here at Knights Hospitaller. We don't necessarily want to attack anyone and start a major conflict, but out of curiosity here, let's throw you in here. What would we do here? No, pillage, raise. I think vandalize is the cheapest, so that would cost me 43,000 honor. That's not too bad, but he is low level here. I don't know if there's anybody. All right, so Yokel, he's a little bit higher, but not too much. Do we have... I can't attack Meygan or the Bree because we're all in the same faction, so I won't allow for that. Let's support your worthy noble efforts. Second spot's my sweet spot. No worries, my Lord BJ. Why, thank you, Meygan. Thank you very much. Like I said, I'm perfectly happy just being the figurehead here. If you're fine doing all the legwork. Pillage? Yeah, oh, pillage. Yeah, pillage. Yeah, let me see. Pillage might be cheaper. Dang it, no. Let me... Stop it. Oh, for God's sakes. If I can click the right buttons. Let me see here. Guy to your... Yeah, but I don't want to start anything with a house. Yeah, so that's cheaper there. Oh, that guy there? Arg, wait in the dark. So who is house 3? Oh, Russians. Yeah, I don't want to start out with the Russians. I'll do it. I can. I'll just recover the honor by doing the quest and hitting some wolf flares around. So let me do this. In fact, here let me do this first. More info. Yeah, some message. Here we go. Pillage. So we'll go ahead. I'll do it for you since you decide to pop in and follow Mreco. In fact, maybe I could eventually make that as one of my. There's an interesting thought. Make that one of my Griffin awards here. That when I play Stronghold Kingdom, somebody can turn in Griffins and make me attack somebody. There's an interesting concept. I'll have to think about that. And hey, just doing a live stream of the game here. Someone in chat wanted me to attack someone. So am doing small pillage. We'll send supplies right back. No worries. No worries. Pillage quest? I might have a pillage quest. I'll have to check. No worries. No worries. And welcome to the game. Let me do this. If you need any help, if you need any help or any supplies, just let any of us know in Knights I can't spell hospital. Hospits. That's where I went wrong. Hosp. It's Aller. There we go. There we go. Send mail. Thanks. Alright, let's get back that. Let me you can do that pillage quest in my Villa 9 or 10. It's the long haul, but both are very new and almost no defense. Villa 9, Villa 10. Alright, we'll do I have a pillage? Robert Baron? Oh yeah, look at that, I do. So where are we at here? Let's do Taz. Where are you at here? Were you here? Yes. Village 9, Village 10. West Sangri. Where's 10 at? Over there too. South Cabazo. Where are we at? Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, we're on the same island, so the weather won't have anything to do with that. Alright. I just lost it though, dang it. 999. Where's 9 at? A little bit further. Okay. Out of curiosity, how... Oh, you're in peacetime. That's not going to work. 10 is closer. Winchester. Yeah, that's 10 closer. Oh, you're in peacetime on both of them. That's all right. I'll take you up on that offer. We'll do that next time, MREPCO. Well, we'll send a bigger pillage. I'll send a small one after this guy here. Did I activate that? Yeah, here we go. So we'll just send some archers. I don't want to do too much damage. If this guy probably doesn't even have a castle set, I'm betting, but we'll just do that. And yeah, there we go. 12 minutes. Let's do pillage. We'll just do you know what, we'll do the food, because that's pretty much a useless quote unquote resource for the most part. So we'll do that. You know, I was maybe considering using a speed card, but I don't want to waste that. Do tribal Mahey, it's okay. Oh, if you say it's okay. Mahey. Here we go. Yeah, but am I going to be able to get through with a pillage? That's the only thing. I'm sure he's got to build up. Well, we'll just do this for now, because this will be just the quickest, simplest, and easiest thing to do. Hey, poet, you didn't know it, indeed. This will just be quick and simple to do. So I doubt this guy has a castle. That way we don't have to waste too many troops. We don't have to do too much damage. And I can send this guy some supplies anyway. Where are we? Granary. All right, we'll go. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not too worried about the honor. I can make that up easily enough. And let's go trade him some stuff now, shall we? Yeah, let's give him. Oh yeah, here we go. I'm pretty sure he's not going to have too much in the way of arms and armor. Because while the army's gone, I still have as many reports to get through as I can here. So we'll give it to 2:30. So I'll go an extra half hour here. I did give myself some leeway here. So we'll do that out of curiosity. So that's 11 minutes for them to get there. 17 minutes. Oh, beautiful. Perfect. All right. Let's go snag some bread. Again. I think this might be the first time too I've actually seen 2 stashes in our parish. So there is still a little bit of room. So presumably, I forget which age it is. It might be age 2, but I think age 3 opens up more charters. So we might end up getting more charters here at some point. I know I never did this either. So obviously, like, you know, I've been mentioning House 17, the powerhouse. Still in firm control. Where are we at here? Day 392. So we're looking at, what was this, about 13, almost 2 weeks since the last glory round. I think we're averaging about a month per glory round, if not more. Which reminds me, I do want to check my loyalty here. Again, I've already gotten this. At 47 weeks right now. I need 52 weeks. So we're looking at, what's that, about 5 more weeks? 5 more weeks, I'll finally have the loyalty achievement completed here. 5 more weeks, maybe 4 more weeks, because I'm not sure when the week turnover is for that achievement. So it could be, I could actually hit 48 weeks within the next day or two. Food steal pillage target. All right, good. Thank you very much. All right, that's going on. Let me stop wasting time here and resourceful. Oh yes, that was the quest I completed. Staff foraged. Oh yes, tsunami. A little issue here with tsunami. Apparently, one of those roguish type players I've mentioned earlier today. Got word here. From Taz about tsunami here. He scouted Speedy and did a hostile takeover of Parish, which I've mentioned this a few times here and again when I've had to take out rogues of my own for doing the exact same thing on USA 2. Yes, one piece of advice for new players out there: don't take over a parish unless somebody asks you to. And even if somebody asks you to, make sure that it's not somebody who's at war with the current steward, because then they're just putting you right in the middle of something you may not want to get a middle on. So yeah, it's obviously there's an achievement for and stuff like that, but work with people. Just doing a surprise takeover, a hostile takeover of Parish, yeah, that's a no-no. That's going to get you reset real fast and be an unwelcome visitor no matter where you are. So yeah, he had applied to the faction, and we accepted him in, but then it turns out he's gonna be roguish. Yeah, we don't need those kind of guys in there. So he's kicked. I think he's still up and about. Let me see. So I think he respawned somewhere. Yeah, he respawned. In fact, yeah, because I did want to mention this, because he is in, whose parish is he in now? So Weary's 2 in Seven Falls. So since you're on, Taz, just make sure Weary's is aware of this guy sitting here. So we don't know. He's built up a little bit since he respawned here. Or I don't know if this is still the... hey, Speedy Jack, what up? How's it going, Speedy Jack? Welcome to the stream. So I don't know if Speedy, yeah, it's speaking of Speedy. Yeah, so here he is here. So I don't know if Speedy already reset him, and this is just where he respawned, or you just didn't reset him yet. But all right, this is where this guy is. So just we gotta make sure to keep an eye on him there. He is where? Okay, all right, good. So we ain't got no more of that funny business, because one thing I did pick up another sort of trick I learned. I think this was on USA 3, as a matter of fact, that you'll have some people who will take over a parish, then they'll send out an attack from that parish, and immediately put the previous steward back in. And when you get the reports, it looks like the original steward was the one who sent the attack. So that's some roguish behavior that we've got to be on a watch out for too, because that's basically people stirring up trouble between two people that don't need trouble stirred up between them. Oh, he respawned? Okay, so good. All right. It looks like he'll need another reset if he tries any funny business again. But yeah, so you always got to pay attention to certain things here in the game. Because like I said, somebody could come in here to Lapu-Lapu, flip the parish real quick, send out an attack, say against Jaboy here, put me back in as steward, and when Jaboy reads the reports, he said, "Oh, BJ Wilder just attacked me. Why is that?" And then it causes all sorts of troubles and headaches and stuff like that. So always things you gotta be on the lookout for. Oh, hey, there we go. Taz sent me an attack on the wolf, so we'll take a look at that. So what I'm going to do for the sake of brevity here, I'm not going to I'm not going to review any of this stuff. So we've already done that earlier today. We looked at the wolf attack on global conflict. So I just want to see. I want to try to check out as much as the stuff that everybody else has sent me here today. Let's make sure everything else is cleared out. Got Meygan, and okay, yep. Oh, glory points too. Let me give a shout out to Death Angels for giving us glory points. Even though I should mention this too. Important fact here: glory points always nice to gather up if your house is in the glory race. But house 1, we are not in the glory race anymore. So any glory points that we accumulate is essentially wasted glory points. Save them up. He mailed all targets right away, and all players respond that they know him, and he is a pain. Ah, yes. One of our neighborhood-friendly rogues, then. Typical friendly rogue there. But, yeah. So, I definitely want to give a shout out to anyone who does, spend their quest time or whatever getting glory points, but let's make sure they count. Save them up. You know, at this point, if you got a quest reward, you might as well just take the reward. Don't take the points because it does no good at this point. You know, the quest rewards are more useful, even if it is just for you. You know, I understand you want to help out everybody, but with glory points and all that. But yeah, we got to save them and use them when it's the most advantageous. But okay, we're good there. We took care of Tsunami, and so let's get on with this. So we'll save Camper Ma here for the last. These are quick and easy. So let's check out Meygan and Taz attacking the wolf here. Attacks the wolf's castle. Was this one in our? Yep. Okay, this was the one in our parish. Let's take a look at this guy. Holy crap! Now, I know I sent you the report of the other one, which was much smaller and more along the lines of the ones I want to take out, but holy mackerel. And dare I try this again? Let's see. We'll throw in some of the ambiance again. Although it is interesting to listen to some of these reports without the actual incidental music. Especially the wolf flares. You can actually, you hear the wolves better. And all in all, that's not a bad initial attack. I mean, that pretty much opened everything up. Obviously, again, you can't do much about the moat being there, but all right. Oh, shoot, they were almost there anyway. So yeah, okay. So this is So now it's the walk-in. I hate when oil pots respawn. Oh yeah, I see what you meant up here. I know you sent that message. I see what you meant up there about taking out the ballista areas over there. See, this is what I hate when the pikemen end up getting body blocked. That's it. Keep walking through the fire, you fools. Archers pinned down tunnelers. Let me. Was that the first or the second one here? Oh, okay. I see it now. Okay. Yep. Gotcha. So that's where the tunnel is there. It's a good way to deal with tunnelers there. Again, as I mentioned here, taking out the, having some of the catapults take out the, yeah, let's just start again so I don't have to fast forward it here. The ballistas here. So I think a lot of these castles, because a lot of these layouts of especially the wolf castles, I have not seen before. I mean, obviously there's many variations, but I wonder if a lot of these, because I hadn't really stuff like, you know, layouts like this I haven't really noticed before the Rise of the Wolf world started up. So I wonder if that was something that affected, you know, they did to update the wolf's castles throughout the game. But it could just be me, because I don't really normally try to deal with wolf's castles as much unless absolutely necessary. So it could just be me that, you know, because my limited experience with them, I don't see this stuff as much. Pots are why 2 waves of pikes, small wave and larger one in the back. Oh, okay, that does make sense, yeah. That's right, yeah, because, you know, obviously the oil pots are damaged over time here. Let's get back to this one. The damage over time here. Oh, yeah, okay, I see. Okay, I see. All right, I see. Because usually when my pikemen get body blocked, it's entirely by accident. I don't line them up that way to do it. But yeah, I see what you mean here, yeah, because obviously damage over time, the fire keeps burning. As a matter of fact, we did see, as these guys sneak in, you know, you still got that little bit of spot there that does the damage over time. So yeah, that does make perfect sense. There are 9 types of wolf, if you're not wrong. So yeah, as I know, there's one site that I actually use every now and again. I forget what the name of the site is, but primarily I looked at it just to see, because they had a complete list of all the quests and the quest levels in there, just to see, you know, how far along I am with some of the levels of these quests. You know, not unlike, oh, there we go, complete, excellent. So we've got our minimal 500 gold. We got earth stuff going on there, so we'll take a look at that. Stash foraged. But yeah, they list, I know when I was on there, I looked at, they had some pigs castles listed and snakes castles, and they had some information about that. I just don't remember the wolf's castles, if they had anything on there about them or not. So good, we got another request. So let's take a look at how this. Yeah, no defenders. So wow, minimal pillage, and I still took that much. So he's got a good, he's got all the farm stuff going on. Let's take a look here. So let me see. Yeah, minimal defenses, as I suspected. So there we go. There we go. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Let me scroll. Enrico. My mini attack. If you check out some of my YouTube videos, if you look for Real Millennium Group, oh, there it is right now. Speak of the devil, YouTube. If you search for Real Millennium Group on YouTube, you'll see all my videos up there. So we'll just do this for now. Which is why I keep turning off the monk chant, because that sets off the alarm on YouTube, the content alarm. So check out Enrico, check out the YouTube videos, because and look through the descriptions, because usually if I attack somebody, I'll put it in the description that I had to take out a rogue or something. So just do a search for those videos, mainly on you'll find most of them on USA 2, so Fighting in America. So check that playlist, is where I'll have most of my attacks against other players. As a matter of fact, there's quite a few. If you search back quite a ways, when we were in the first age, the second age, when the wars were really hot and heavy, you'll see a lot of attacks there. You'll see, yeah, you'll just see how bad I am. But hey, you know, it's all in good fun at the end of the day. But yeah, I think it's been, I think, a couple of months since I last had to take out a rogue on USA 2. So yeah, just search through those. You'll find them. But yeah, I think I have to thank you, because I'll give you credit for giving me that idea of making that one of the Griffin rewards that I can put up on Revlo here. Is yeah, when I play Stronghold, I'll just go attack a random player. Now, I can't guarantee that I won't contact the player and say, hey, this is why I'm attacking you, just to avoid some issues. But yeah, I think that might be a nice, neat little reward there. And I think at that point, I think along with that, I can just say, hey, you pick somebody you see on the map and tell me to attack him, and that's the person I'll attack. Let's see. Let me do this. You know, I'll make that the attack command. So that will be our attack command. Let me just write this down. SHK viewer. Where it tells me to attack. So just tells me to attack someone. So we'll make that a nice little Griffin reward there. Welcome, Full Pity Bull. welcome. 1 minute to go to Knight's Hospitaller. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, you know what? Let me do this. I'm pretty sure I have it bookmarked. So let me take a look here. Come on, Firefox. I know. You want to be so slow when I'm streaming here. Stronghold. Son of a gun, I don't think I have it anymore. Son of a... Dang it. No, because these are all the official, this is the wiki, all the wiki ones. Damn, I could have swore I saved that too. No, I don't have it anymore. I'll have to look for it again. Because I know I had it bookmarked at one point. I think what happens, because I've got the how Firefox works, the bookmarks across multiple systems. I think at one point I went onto an older system and it wiped out my current bookmarks before I actually backed them up. So I think that's what ended up happening. But yeah, I'm trying to think what it is now. I'll have to look for it. As soon as I find it, I'll mail you in game with it. Dang it! I wish I had that now, because that was a nice list for all to list all the quest lists and some of the. Because I think if I recall correctly, it even gave some recommendations on how to attack each of those castles with sort of minimal losses on them. So let's take a look at this one. Yeah, it wasn't that guy. So what we got here? We had the five captains, yeah. Now this one I've seen before. I've had people actually send me a few reports of attacking this one, and it looks worse when you're actually watching somebody who knows what they're doing. The castle looks like it could be worse than it actually is, because a lot of those reports I've seen have taken this thing out in 1 or 2 hits, and as you can see right now. The reason for it is because you basically just broke it wide open right now. It's basically just a walk-in. So it's one of those that it looks a lot worse than it really is. Oh, yep, and the archers were there. Archers are on that side taking that guy out. So let's head back to that so we can see that again. There we go. So yeah, the archers over here. At any moment, yep, here come the tunnelers. And that's the one thing, another tip with the AI castles is like they're all, I mean, there's, as we can see, there's different layouts to each one, but each layout is the same. So for this particular layout, once you attack it, you know the tunnel will always be over there. For the other one that we showed from Meygan, we know the tunnel's over there. That makes it a little bit easier without having to do a scouting report or something like that. Or if you do a scouting report which doesn't show tunnels, to know it's like, oh, okay, it's that layout. I know the tunnel's over here, even though the scouting report doesn't necessarily show it. Meygan and me send the same attack on a different way. Yeah. Oh, is that what it is? You attack this one too? Okay, good. Yeah. Hey, it's always good to show comparisons and how they work. Because at the end of the day, it's all what works best for you. Like my wolf lair attacks. No, I picked that up from watching other people's reports when they sent us a parish army. Everybody in the parish gets the report of that attack. So I watch it and I notice that I usually attack from one of the 4 sides, and they weren't always the best attacks and that kind of stuff. And then one day I saw a couple of guys using parish armies to attack from the corners. And I just, as I watched them and watched how the mechanics were, I said, you know what, that's a pretty good way to take out wolf lairs fairly quickly and with minimal losses. Now, of course, if you want to go for numbers and take out as many wolves as you can, then you attack from all the sides. But different things you can pick up by watching different people do different attacks against the same same type of thing here. So let's see what Taz did here. Slightly different here. Archers on the left, pinned down tunnelers, again, an important part of the formation. Yes, indeed, indeed. Bio, don't do that, Mom. See, I never even would have. See, that's another thing that I never would have thought of. Yeah, you know, because I picked up the trick to where, yeah, you know, you throw a group of archers in the back here to draw out and draw the attention of, you know, the sally forth. That way, your main bulk of the force can walk in this way. But yeah, that's something I never even thought about doing. You know, as you can see here, the tunnelers coming over this way and distracting these archers here instead of shooting them. So, you know, hence you put a group of archers there, take the tunnelers out, your main bulk of the force is focusing in on the castle. So different ways to do things. So yeah, something like that. And obviously I've seen it done in other reports and stuff like that, just by happenstance. When, say, the tunnel is here and you got your troops out here, and when they start popping, you got your archers back there, they just happen to hit them. But you never thought about, okay, focusing a group solely just on the tunnels. Nice, there we go. All said and done, gets the job done at the end of the day. Again, you know, it's just, is this the one here? Let's take a look. Oh, yep, there we go. So again, the tunnel's going to be over here. Oh, got it. Yep, here we go. So now as you watch here, once the tunnelers get in range, maybe. Well, look at that. The archers are focusing on the moat. And so here you can see, you know, one of the things about keeping the tunnelers occupied. So now we got the archers. They were focusing on the moat. The tunnelers are now coming in against the catapults. So I mean, just, you know, I'm not saying you're doing anything particularly wrong, Taz, but I mean, here we can see the difference. We can see the difference that, you know, had Taz put his archers there, that would have taken care of the tunnelers. You know, would have, you know, saved these troops here, would have saved those a couple of catapults there. So at the end of the day, the castle still falls. But then, you know, it's those subtle differences. It's like how much of your own resources do you save by doing that little trick there, you know? So hey, it's you know, another tip. Like I said, another tip to pick up in game. To, you know, at the end of the day, both castles fell, but you know, there's, you know, you save yourself a couple of catapults one way as opposed to the other way. But yeah, thank you for sending those reports, guys. It's always, hey, and we made a good little tips and tricks session, good little learning session out of that. Very good, very good. And I guess we'll have to end it there. So we're gonna have to save the camper ma attacks once again. I'll get to them this time. So let me clear this stuff out. So I don't necessarily need that. We've already emailed him, so to speak. So good. Enemy arrived. Enemy is vanquished. Enemy arrived. So we're just waiting for it to vanquish. So I know I took a quick look at them just to see what they were, but yeah, I do want to make sure I dedicate enough time to this. So I'm gonna have to remember that. I'm gonna have to remember the hair, because I know the last video I did, I saw them and forgot about them and everything else. So yes, definitely next time, somebody remind me the next time I live stream Island Warfare, which will probably be, yeah, probably this Monday, because I try to want to make Island Warfare weekly. You want to try to make USA 2 weekly. That way I can sort of focus on doing building stuff, and you know, especially in USA 2, which I focus a little less on the reports and do more on the building. Here I can focus on the reports everybody gives me and that kind of stuff. But I do want to try to do USA 2 and Island Warfare every week. And then maybe do once a month, once every month and a half, catch up on global conflict in USA 3 as necessary. Always nice to see others attacking the same castles. Yes, exactly. Yeah, because like I said, you can always pick up different little tricks with stuff that you might not have thought of yourself. So yeah, very good. So yeah, we got ended here. I gotta get lunch going. We still gotta see how this nor'easter is beating us up outside, and I do want to try to get an Overwatch recording done today too, before I pop into. I think I do. Oh, I do have my indie spotlight coming up at 3:30, so that might be a wash. When would I do Overwatch then? I would have to figure out when I would be able to do Overwatch. I might just have to take Overwatch out of the schedule, which is okay. I really crammed in Saturday with a lot of stuff, so maybe I'll just do that. Give myself a wee bit of a break. So yes, yes. Next week I'll do Island Warfare, and I'll see if there's anything else I need to catch up on. Otherwise, I might just dedicate. I'll start with Island Warfare, see how much time is left. Maybe do a little bit of USA 2 building, but we'll see. We'll just play it by ear when the time comes. But thank you, Taz. Thank you, Meygan, for joining me today. Thank you again. Where are you, Speedy Jack, for popping in? Thank you, Enrico, for popping in and for the follow. As always, thank you, everyone. So we will end this special little Stronghold Kingdom dash Extra Life stream right here. And like I said, come Monday, we'll go through all these attacks that Meygan forwarded to us. We'll take a look at them again. Maybe even have Meygan give us a play-by-play. But in the meantime, thank you, everyone. Be sure to support Extra Life. Be sure to check out Extra Life. You know, I obviously, when I do my own streams here, I ask for, no, this is the one time you'll see me asking for money, but mostly because it's not for myself. You know, you won't see me asking for donations or subscriptions on Twitch or YouTube or anything like that. Now, YouTube, I do have the ads running, so I get a wee bit of revenue from that to help offset some of the costs of, say, buying a game off of Steam, something like that I want to showcase. But for the most part, I won't ask. I won't set up subscriptions. I won't ask for donations for my channels or anything like that, because I'd rather see donations go to Extra Life and for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. You know, I just do this for fun and for the enjoyment of it. And I'm glad that others out there enjoy watching me do this kind of stuff. So that's what I get out of it. So again, you know, every dollar counts to helping the kids at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. But again, you know, I encourage anyone who plays a game who can. You don't even have to consider yourself a gamer. I was about to say who considers themselves gamers, but you don't even have to be a gamer. You just, you know, if you play games, you can really be an Extra Life participant. And you can help out whichever local hospital is near you. You don't have to be a streamer, although, I mean, obviously it does help because you can reach a wider audience. But, I mean, for the most part, my fundraising comes from friends and family, and that's what a lot of participants do, just friends and family. So anyone who plays a game can participate in Extra Life, so I encourage everybody to check that out as well. And help the kids at your local hospital. You know, you can do board games, you can do card games, you can do games out in the backyard, you can do yard darts or the beanbag toss or whatever, the bolo games or whatever some of them games are. I don't even know what half of them are anymore. The tailgate, the games that I always see when people tailgate and stuff like that. You know, you can go out and go bowl, you can go play mini golf. So that's all stuff that you can really do for Extra Life. And you can even, I mean, if you get creative with it, you can make it a community event, really. You know, you can say, hey, I'm going to participate in Extra Life. You know, you can go to your friends and family and say, hey, everybody come, let's go play a couple rounds of mini golf at the local mini golf, or let's go play some bowling, and you know, just say, hey, everybody give me $5, we'll donate that to the Extra Life goal, you know, and then you can make it sort of like a group event that way too. So lots of creative ways you can be an Extra Life participant. Like I said, you know, I do it this way here. I do it through my challenges, like my purple hair challenge. Let me throw that out there as well. Hello. So that's sort of the wacky thing I'm going to do for Extra Life this year, to hopefully, if I can spell it correctly, and if my broken screen tablet here will let me. Oh no, that's not the right That's not the letter I pushed. There we go. That should be it. So good stuff like that. And I guess I do have to update my blog with that too. So I'll have to get on that this week. I do have to get another entry in on my blog about the purple hair challenge and other random thoughts to my mind. But enough of me rambling on. Like I said, you know, I've got lots to do today. Yet still. So thank you for stopping by, guys. Much appreciated always to chat with you while we go through our stronghold of fun here. And obviously, you know, BJ Waller saying I will see you guys in game too. So until next time, take care, everybody, and we'll see you all soon.